Hey, what's going on, guys? NovaDrakers here, and welcome to episode 6 of the solo Skyblock series. Now, in case you haven't noticed, I might look a little more vibrant. Apparently, I just realized that my saturation or my hue on my camera was not that high up, and therefore I looked like pale and dead. So I changed that, I fixed it, and now I'd like to say I look a lot more like lifelike. Like my skin has, color to it. Anyhow, in this episode, we're gonna do a bit of cactus farming. Now, we've done like all the important things we have to do when it comes to like making like the miner and getting the wood. But the one thing we haven't done and been putting away doing for a long time is setting up the cactus farm, because that is exhausting. But it is also the best and most important way to get money. It's like really convenient and just it's the best way to do it overall. So we are going to start on that. Now, obviously, I do have the bit of the cactus farm down there that, in theory, has been, like, putting some stuff in here, but none of it has been automated. That's been just what I've broken personally when I'm trying to get my mastery up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down there, going to break it a bit, and we're going to, build up a little bit so we can actually make money. But it's important to know that it is really expensive to get the stuff we need. So what I did is I set my servant to level 3. That way it was producing string while I was doing other things. And now what I'm going to do is I'm obviously going to... Where'd all my string go? Okay, that actually scared me. So I collected all my string and most of it went to my overflow. And I'm just going to sell like a few rows of it just because we have a lot of string, so I don't really care. Beyond that, I'm going to go to my overflow. And obviously we've been collecting sand for a good bit from our kits, which is also what I'd recommend doing. Do your kits every day so you get as much sand. And we're just going to build up the cactus farm with the sand that we've already had from our kits. We're not buying any sand here. I haven't bought any string. All of this is stuff that we have passively generated from prior. Now, obviously, we're going to have a lot more cactus than we have sand. So we're going to work on getting a little bit more cactus that we don't have to spend money on. That way we can progress a little faster. And I might as well get my masteries up in the meantime. In case you don't know, most of the money you get from cactus actually from cactus mastery, which you need to be at tier 6 to get triple sell price, but you also need to be at tier 1 to get the cactus minion so you can stop mining cactus in the first place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine a little bit of cactus, and then we're just going to see as much as we can get so we can get as close to 5,000 as physically possible. Alright, so unfortunately you do have to do these one by one because you don't actually get the mastery if you do like them in the middle and you break 2 of them. But it's also important to know that you don't actually get mastery from placing them. So what people used to do and what I used to do in like season 2, I believe, is I would just place like a giant like 256 tower of cactus and then go down breaking them, but that no longer works. The cactus has to physically grow for you to get mastery, which is really annoying, but I get why it exists, so might as well. Also, another recommendation I would say is make sure you have haste 2, which is with the island beacon, and that is because that is technically the only thing that increases speed at which you break cactus. So you want to make sure you have at least that. If anything, you could also put like haste 3 on your pickaxe and break with your pickaxe. It won't break faster since it's with your pickaxe, but it will also trigger haste 3 every once in a while, which is pretty useful. It's a bit faster. But yeah, while we're here spending all this time breaking all this cactus, I might as well plug something that I've been working on. So today, actually, I believe this should come up the same day, but I streamed today on Twitch and it was really fun. I had a great time and I might stream a bit more often just because I really did have a good time. Like, it was really awesome and I actually enjoyed it. And I believe that if we do stream pretty often, I could probably actually use those clips to make videos. So that's kind of what I'm going to work on. There should be a clip of my stream happening up right now. Like, I felt that I literally had like bonus pieces just like sitting in my inventory doing literally nothing. Oh my god. You see, this is different. Because on one end, it's like I could really use the sky coins. But on the other end, that's a lot of sky coins. Okay, chat. You tell me. Everyone except for Demon, obviously. Everyone else. Should I take it? Should I take it or not? Because I want to grind, but you make 500k an hour? Oh, we have 1-1. One says take it, one says no. So, oh my god, what are these? Alright, okay, I don't want the spider spawners. Okay, nah, definitely not taking those. No, get those out of here, dude. Literally gonna throw in my PV and never look at them ever again. Yeah, it was a pretty dope stream. I did have some people give me some stuff, random items. I don't know if I want to use them yet. I'll ask up to you. Do you think I should use the items? And that's because I did want to make this feel kind of like similar to how you guys would play. I don't want to take handouts because obviously you guys wouldn't get like that many handouts. And to be honest, I was surprised even I got handouts. And I don't really feel comfortable using them. But if it's okay with you guys, I will. What I'm thinking of doing alternatively is if you guys don't want me to use them, I actually could give it back to you guys. So I could have like some drop parties, random events, basically give out the stuff to you guys. So, you know, help out everyone else. I don't really need the help. Like, okay, I need the help, but I don't really want the help because I do want this to feel progressive and I do want this to feel like something anyone could physically do. But yeah, let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, doing some drop parties. I think that'd be pretty fun. Pretty little entertaining thing to do. Otherwise, I should also plug my Discord. So if this is something you guys are interested in, I actually do have a Discord now where I'm going to be posting whenever I go live, whenever I make videos. I think it'd be really, really awesome if you guys swung by, hopped in Discord. We can make a little fun little community. I think it'd be awesome. But I do want to make that Discord. It's just something for you guys. Like, a Discord about me that's not really centered around NeoNetwork. We play other games, League of Legends, Overwatch, stuff like that, Vault Hunters. I just want to make sure I have that opportunity for you guys to see what I'm doing. Alright, anyhow, we did all of that, and actually that was a lot less boring than it usually is, and we'll see exactly how much we got. So over here we have our crop hopper, and we actually got a decent bit. It's not too much, but I think that should be enough for us to at least get a few layers down. Now this is a 16 by 16, that means that every 2 like stacks is 1 layer. So we should be able to make 5 layers, which isn't that bad. Mainly because I'm lazy, I'm going to try to refrain from making too many layers. And I'll probably just make layers whenever I have the cactus. That way I don't have to spend too much. But to be honest, the process is pretty simple. So I do have write string activated, which makes it a lot easier. So I'm on Lunar Client, obviously. If you want, you can probably get a texture pack for it. But the way I do it is with Lunar Client. Is I'm going to go to resource packs, and there's a write string. You can disable and re-enable it. As you see, it actually changes in the background. But it's just to make things a bit easier for us so that we can physically see what layers are strung and what layers aren't. So pretty simple. I'm just going to like run through the entire thing one by one and just going to go all the way through. Now, as I said, it's important to know that every 2 stacks is 1 layer. So if you are doing this, just keep that in mind as you're doing it, that if you have 2 stacks, you're able to make a single layer of the cactus farm. And obviously this is per chunk. So if I was to have a 3-chunk cactus farm, or let's say a 4-chunk cactus farm, since that's more convenient, it would be 8 stacks to make a full layer. I think especially starting off, you probably want to do the max a 2x2, so you just do a 4-chunk one. That way you can just have your entire inventory filled with the string, then the sand, then the cactus. That way it just makes things a little bit easier. Yeah, but it's pretty simple here. You just want to make sure that the string is actually connected to the cactus themselves, like right on the side. And that is because string actually doesn't break cactus, but obviously you can place sand on string, and that way you can place a cactus above the string, and you won't have to worry about the cactus breaking on the string, but it will break on the sand. Alright, so that's the entire layer, and now we just have to work on the layer of sand. So pretty simply, just put this right on top of the string, and this one's moderately easier just because it's more area to work with. And you can go from here. Yeah, obviously I have /fly when I'm doing this, so it is a bit easier for me. But truly, it is not that hard to get /fly. Like, all you need is to use the $5 gift card that you have. And you know what? I'm feeling generous. So right here is going to be... no, right here. The $5 gift card. So if you see this, you can go on the NeoNetwork website right now to get $5 off anything. So if the first person who gets to use it, it'll be there. Have fun, enjoy it, go. Yeah, I'm not really using the gift cards for anything at the moment. If anything, I was gonna stack them and buy like a pedal key to do for giveaways. But to be honest, just giving out the gift card actually seems a lot funnier, and I think that would be amazing. In future videos, what I might do is every time I get a gift card, I actually might just hide it like in the subtitles or in like a little section somewhere that you guys can't find, just so you guys can like try and like race for it. This will be the only time I'm like physically gonna tell you guys like, hey, it's right there, and I'm gonna put it up in chat and make it easy for you guys. But yeah, if you can get that gift card, you know, go crazy, use it. I don't really care what you use it for. Use for /fly, a pollen key, whatever. But yeah, enjoy it. But yeah, this is pretty much the entire system. Is you just have the string, and then the sand, and the cactus, and you just put the string on the cactus sides, and then the sand on top of the string, and then the cactus on top of the sand. It's pretty hard to mess it up, to be honest. And obviously, there's no space for the cactus to physically drop, and that's because, as you see immediately as they fall, they go straight into the crop hopper. So you do have to make sure you have a crop hopper for this to work, but this is the most compact and easiest way to physically farm cactus. Now, do know this process is exhausting. It is so boring, and to be honest, I wish I could be doing anything else right now. I do think Cactus is like a bit annoying. I wish they would nerf it or just like do something with it. But it's so annoying to farm Cactus like non-stop. I'm sick of it, to be honest, because I've played on so many servers that have the Cactus like concept. Like The second I went onto the server, I knew that cactus farms were going to be meta, just because they allow you to do stuff like this. And I think it's a really, really boring, like, concept for anything. So I don't know, it's not really that fun to me. Now, I do believe Vexes actually make more money in the late game than Cactus, so that is definitely something I do want to work on. But in order to do that, oh, you see, you can actually see here that I don't have the string, and that's why red string is really helpful. But yeah, besides that, it is important to know that Vexes, I believe, are better if you're late game, but you do need to have your IS upgrades, like, pretty high to physically make use of it. At the level I have them right now, it's not really worth it, and I want to put all of my sky coins into making, cobblestone generators. So it is important to have at least, like, the basic system of a cactus farm down, just so you can make that passive money. But I do genuinely think that Vexes do make you more money actively, but Cactus does make you more money passively. I think the natural progression of things is that you actually work on making a cobble gen first. So you make the cobble gen, you make as much of that as possible, and then you use the sky coins you get from the cobble gen to obviously upgrade the sky coins, and then obviously like upgrade your island. And then afterwards, whenever you max out your cobblestone gen, then you just use the rest of your sky coins you get from the cobblestone gen to max out your mob drop multiplier. That way, whenever you do that, you can kind of like chill and do other things, but I do think that's definitely the most important thing, is make sure you have at least that down. Yep, the second you have like your max level, what is it, 15 level cobblestone gen, it's like really easy to make like a bunch of money through like netherite blocks and diamonds and iron blocks. So you can get to like ice top pretty easily. But if you want money, I do think like max level 10 times drop rate, vex spawners with a bunch of like looting and a bunch of stuff is definitely going to be significantly better. But yeah, pretty much I'm just going to make it so like whenever I do get sand from the kits, I put them immediately in the farm, and we'll just slowly watch it grow up, because I don't really want to invest my money in buying the sand. And what I can do is then use that money to maybe buy sky coins, and that way I can actually upgrade my cobblestone gen faster, because the faster we max out the cobblestone gen, the faster we can start working on getting vex spawners and getting looting and all that stuff. It's definitely what we're gonna want to do. But yeah, that's like my general thing for now. The process is I'm probably going to put all my money in buying sky coins, and then I'm going to use those sky coins to max it out. And then afterwards, I'll start maxing the vex spawners, which means I'll also buy the vex spawners. And then when I finish maxing out the vex spawners and finish maxing out mob drop multiplier, what I'm going to do is start like doing PvP and PvP sets and PvP gear and all those stuff. I did actually try going PvP today, and I got milli rocked. Running into people with like high level gear is it's so hard. I'm excited to do it though, it's really fun, but at the moment I just can't. Funny enough, I didn't get disordered very often today, which is really awesome. Usually me getting disordered is like really annoying and happens pretty often, but it didn't happen to me today, so I think they might have fixed the rates on disorder, which is really awesome, but we'll see. But yeah, tomorrow I have my final 2 exams, so after that I'll be fully free. I will be going home Saturday though, so definitely no stream and no video from like Friday to Sunday. But after that, I should be pushing out content non-stop. Like, I'm super duper excited for that. I do want to see if I can get a job though, like locally where I live, but it really shouldn't affect my content anyway, since I'm like already making videos. And the big thing about school is that like when you're not in school, you're thinking about school. So like if I'm in school and I have an exam the next day, I'm like, wow, I want to make a YouTube video, but like I should be studying for this exam. And then even if you don't study for the exam, you'd rather literally sit there doing nothing than actually like playing games, because you just feel like a bad person if you end up like playing games, you know? At least that's how it works for me. So at least this way, even if I have work and I have to go to work physically, I'm able to like think about games without feeling bad about myself that I'm thinking about games. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. And I get to make money, which is super duper awesome. I'll probably put a lot of the money back into the stream, because like I do actually really like you guys, and I think it's really awesome and I enjoy this so much. But I'm not sure yet. Especially because I feel like the season's gonna end soon. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's weird because I don't really care about cosmetic items, but cosmetic items are also some of the only things that carry over between seasons. Which is kind of why I like skin keys so much, because skin keys are the only like items that actually progress you and then also carry over in between seasons. So if anything, I might like do like things for skin keys. I know people prefer like pollen and petal keys just because like you physically get something from them all the time. Skin keys are kind of a gamble. So that is something that is also pretty important. Haha. Also, another important thing is I want to make like little shorts. So I did make that Vault Hunters video recently, and sadly that didn't work out as well as I want. If you want to support me and watch that Vault Hunters video, that'd be really awesome. It's going to be right here, so you guys can click that video and support me. It'd be really, really cool. I think it was really fun. I enjoy Vault Hunters. I think it's great. But if it doesn't get that much traction in an actual video form, I probably won't make many videos on it. But what I want to do is make shorts about the stuff that I do, like, that isn't NeoNetwork related. So whether that be shorts for my Twitch streams or just shorts for like my progressive series. And then if those do well enough, then I'll turn them into actual videos. But for now, if like it's not progressing that much, I don't want to really force anything. Just because, I don't know, it's a lot of effort to like have like all those videos and have them clutter up in my actual videos, when I could just make them into shorts where it's like a lot easier to get them all together and just go through that. So that's probably my plan for now. Just make them into like little short videos. Like what I did in Vault Hunters today. Wow. I love placing the cactus. Okay, it's a lot harder to mess up the cactus than anything else since you can physically only place it on the sand. So I can just speed run it a little bit. Almost feels like I'm using printer. It's like so fast. Oh, well, not when I miss. I remember in season 1. So I know there's like a thing people do where they'll pay people to build their like layers of cactus for them. It was so funny. I remember in season 1. So keep in mind, I was a helper in season 1. And I remember some of my island members were like, we should pay people to make the cactus farm for us. I'm like, sure, why not? And as we do that, I pull up and I see the guy literally using printer. Like, full speed printing the entire farm. Like, he could do literally a layer in like 2 seconds. Like, it was insane. And I'm sitting there with a helper tag like, dude, you cannot do that. And I'm like, but I'm doing it for your island. I'm like, I don't care. That is literally hacking, dude. I will get in so much trouble. So yeah, I didn't ban him because, like, I don't think he knew that it was actually bannable. But I did tell him, like, yo, I can't pay you to do this. In fact, you can't do this, period. I untrusted him and was like, yo, don't do that anymore. And I, like, followed him for the next 20 minutes in Vanish to make sure he didn't actually use printer. Which, funny enough, he didn't. So I didn't actually have to ban him. So, good looks to that guy. I do miss being a helper. Being a helper was actually really, really fun. My only issue with it is I feel like there's too much attention on you. Like, I feel like people should... Because you're representing the server at the end of the day. And it's like, there are some things that I will do that won't really represent what the server is. Like, stuff like hard PvP. Like, there will be situations, like, I promise you, when I make that God set, there will be times when you guys pull up to spawn, and I kill you, and you're gonna be in the comments like, Nova, you killed me, can you give my stuff back, please? And I'm be like, dude, but you're in PvP, like, it warns you, it tells you, and I'm gonna feel really bad, and I'm probably gonna give you your stuff back, probably not, we'll see. But it's like, as a helper, it was like so, like, I felt obligated to not kill people. Oh, what? Okay, I actually didn't even know. It's been 23 minutes. It actually feels like 4 seconds. And we built, what is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So it's about a layer every, I mean, I guess I was talking for a lot of it. So let's say a layer for like 3 minutes or so, which is not that bad at all. If I do /ice go, let me see if I can find this. We'll have the chest up here. We'll see how much we've gotten so far. Yeah, we've gotten like a little over a stack, which is not that bad at all. And we actually just got one more. So it's growing at a pretty decent rate. I don't want to place these right now because I do want it to be comfortable at a layer. Actually, what I will do... Oh my god, we got another one. Oh my god, we got another one. That's actually pretty fast. What we will do is we will place these ones because we do want to be able to get our cactus mastery up a little bit. So we're gonna at least let these ones grow. So whenever we do come back down here, we can just simply break them and get the cactus mastery and the cactus from them. So for now, we're gonna leave these all here so that they can grow, and we'll go do a little something else. By the way, an unfortunate thing I should mention, but unfortunately, the cube smelter, well, the cube spawner was a failure. It works in a general sense. If you mine, it works. It's functional. It does what it needs to do. Yeah, so the problem is whenever we hit ancient debris, it actually mines, unfortunately, too slow for us to go all the way down. Yeah, and it's really, really sad because I worked really hard on this, but unfortunately, it just doesn't really function as well anymore, specifically because of that problem. Funny enough, we haven't actually ran into... There we go. So, ancient debris, it actually goes too fast, and as you see, I am dead. So yeah, it was an unfortunate favor. I do like making it. It was really cool. But that's the main reason I didn't want to make a tutorial video on how it works specifically. And that's because it was really, really easy for that to actually be a fault in it. So I didn't want that to be the case. Naturally, that does also mean that this one will have a similar issue. Well, kind of the exact same issue. In that if it mines ancient debris, then it's going to be too slow and it's going to push you away, which is really, really sad. I think it's going to be really good for pre-level. So pre-level 10. So before level 10, I think it's going to be really good. You just kind of use it. You mine all the way down. There should be no issues. But the second you do hit level 10, naturally, you should just focus on using the normal kind of long generator. And that's just kind of what I'm going to stick with for now. So if you did make this, I'm sorry to waste your time. It's not as useful as I want it to be. But hey, it's a learning experience. We do stuff, we mess around, we learn, we go from there. So yeah, for now I'm going to leave these here because I don't really care, just because they're really pretty, so why not? But I'll just let them kind of vibe. What I do want to do right now, though, actually, I mean, it's convenient since these are in fact growing. I'll give them a little time. It shouldn't take too much longer, but I do want to pretty up the base just a little bit. So obviously we have the base like layout here that we want to work with, and we're just gonna kind of surround something and kind of build to it. All right, that I think we should have enough. Yeah, we have way more than enough actually. So I'll grab a little bit more. And we're just going to make sure that we can get all of those layers filled up. So once again, obviously, I'm going to place all of the cactus here. And then that way we finish off this layer. Just make sure that this layer is finished off with, because that is really, really important. And we're also going to break these cactus on top just because we want to get like the even limited amount of master we're getting here. And then we're going to continue off with the string. The cactus is actually growing like so fast, dude. It's actually insane. I think my, like, farm growth rate's at plus 50%, which isn't that bad, but, like, it's insane how fast these grow, like, naturally. I feel like they're, like, a lot higher than they normally should be. Maybe that's how they can nerf them. Just make them grow slower. That could be a nerf. Ooh, you know what would be really cool? If they made it grow, like, a lot slower, I mean a lot slower, and then they actually buff the island crop growth rate so that it's not just like 50%, but it's like 100% faster per tier. So you could get like your crops growing like 10 times faster, but also the cactus would grow like super slow at base. So that way you actually have to invest your money in making the cactus like as good as other things. Because right now you have to invest your money in getting mob drop multiplier, and you also have to invest your money in getting the like a good, what's it called? Like a good generator. But like cactus is so easy because you don't have to choose to do cactus. You literally just decide, oh, well, I can make money off cactus. Let me go mine 5,000 cactus and get 3 times crop growth rate and make a bunch of money off the cactus. And it's like really insane. Alright, so now just do this last layer of cactus. That way, whenever we do come back, we can like really easily collect these and it will be super, super, super good. Oh my god, I'm actually Mach speed. Oh my god, look at me. Oh my god, I'm actually in like 2,000 clicks per second on cactus. Dude, big hype, by the way. Like, the media team on Discord is getting so big with so many like really, really cool people, and I'm so excited to like do more with it. I know Taizumi streams and like they're like really dope, and like Not Connor, the new guy, is like super, super, super cool. And I actually want to talk to him more. He seems like really, really awesome. But like I'm super excited for the future of NeoNetwork. Like I feel like the people we're meeting, like this is the beginning of something new. The people we're meeting like today are gonna all be like really, really big, and it's gonna be really awesome, and I'm super excited for that. Oh, look how much prettier that looks. Oh my god, it's like growing and shit. Oh my god, I love it. It looks so nice. We're just gonna frame the entire island with iron blocks, just because iron blocks are dope, and I do need the value box placed. Alright, for the most part though, that is gonna be just about it. So we are gonna frame the entire island just so we can have iron all around, which I think would be pretty dope. And then we can have like little entrances and exits going to like the other part of the islands after we upgrade it, so that will be pretty awesome. But that's about it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I am going to be streaming like fairly often, so if you guys do want to see that, make sure that you check into twitch.tv/NovaDrakers. Also, I do have a Discord up, so if you guys do want to check out my Discord, know when I am streaming or whenever I make videos, you guys should check that out. The Discord link will be in the description as well as probably on the screen, though it's a lot easier in the description because it's an actual link. Otherwise, I'm super excited. I'm almost done with exams, guys. Literally, tomorrow is my final day and I'll be free. I am so excited for it. So yeah, super excited for exams to be over and then we will be free. But regardless, really appreciate you guys and I will see you guys all in the next video. Laters.
Hey, we're out here, trying to get it done. Lost faith for a minute there. I'm working hard in the hot sun. I'm trying to keep that to myself.